Oh, hi there. Welcome back to part 2. I'm Samir, and you're watching Cyberzone. And today we'll be learning how to build the index page and learn some more HTML tags. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And then we'll be continuing over the series and in building up a personal website. So, yep, let's get started. All right, let me switch my screen. Okay, so yeah, so this is the article. And now let's go ahead and see if it's switched. Okay, all good. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at what we did on for the first part. In the first part, we just did a simple website. We just had one title and we had this one list items, unordered list inside the body. So that was it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to continue with this, of course, and then we will build up our page. So the first thing is like let's add a heading tag to give us our name. Since it's a personal website, right? We need to give it our name. So at least our name. So heading tag would be best for that. So heading tag starts from H1 to H6. H1 being the highest level and H6 the lowest level, and H1 also has the the biggest font size and among them all, and H6 the lowest. So if we go right here, we can learn more about the heading elements too. Right here there should be a size example. Okay, so here h1 h2 to h6, right? So h1 is the highest and biggest, and this is how it will appear formatting in the browser if you do h6 smallest one. Yeah, so alright, let's move on. Okay, so now once we have learned about the heading tags, we will go and add the heading tag right here. So we are adding up a heading tag, so we could copy this up and let's go back to where we were. So we will do part 1, right? So I think we're just going to do it in the same one. So let's remove this up, just call it webdev for now. Inside webdev, let's go and open that file again in Sublime Text, and now what we do is we add one heading tag on the just before the UL and inside the body, and then save, Control S, save, or you can enable one extension to do autosave. So if I do Control Shift S, I have my autosave turned on. For autosave, you can install a plugin called okay, there we go, package settings called autosave, and it should be fairly easy if you go Google it how to install autosave, and you need to install this package control first. Maybe I'll make a new video for that too, if you really want to enable autosave for your uh, Sublime Text too. So like for now, let's just, if you do not have it, you can just press Ctrl S to save. Okay, now once this is done, okay, so UL to UL, right? So now let's go and see the output. It should be appearing this way, since I just kept my name here in the text, the body of H1. Alright, so to open this in the browser, or click open in browser. Okay, alright, so this is how it looks. We have our name here in our website. Okay, so let's move on. Yeah, next thing is a paragraph, right? We need a description of what we do and who we are, right? We have our name, but then we don't have a description. So for the description, we'll be doing a paragraph tag, and it is represented by p tag, and the closing tag is /p. Excuse me, let me just drink some water. Seems to be I'm having some kind of issue with the neck. It's cold here, so sorry about that. Alright, let's continue. So the next thing is a paragraph tag, and then paragraph starts with p tag, and the closing is /p. Let's add a description in that. So in the body tag, we have paragraph tag p to /p. Let's copy that up and let's edit over right after the h1. Alright, it automatically saved for me. If not, you can press Ctrl S. You can see if it's saved or not by this icon here. It will be a dot here if it's not saved. And if you Ctrl S or you enable the autosave, it will change back to X. Okay, so now let's go down here. And yeah, of course, let's see the changes, right? Let's refresh this. Yeah, now you can see the problem, right? So we don't want it to go all the way towards this side because our content, we want the content to be on the left side, at least for this website. So what we need to do is, we need to add a break line after, wherever we want to. Let's say we want to break line from here, and then we want to break line from probably, yeah, once this goes to the next line, we can just break again from there. So for that we need to do break line tag, so br tags. The next thing here we go is, like, as you can see, same problem here. Now going down over here, we have a singular tag. Yeah, break line is also a singular tag. It doesn't have closing pair tag, so it's just br. So for example, you can see I'm a software developer, right? So br, right after that br, and you should go to the next line, as you can see right here. After every 6 years, after every br, it goes to the next line, whatever you write. So yeah, so let's add brs. All we have to do is write, this less than sign, greater than sign, inside we write br for tags. All right, and the last one we really don't need it because that's the last one, but then I think we have it here, so let's just to have the consistency, let's add it. All right, refresh. Yep, awesome. Now we are on the text is on the left side. All right, yep, now output looks good. Yeah, so the unordered list. Now next thing we're doing is changing the unordered list. So we want to list our hobbies instead of this sample that we have. So like let's go ahead and another h2. Now notice we're using, instead of h1 is for just for the name we have here, and now it's starting with h2 for other contents, I mean other titles. And then ul, let me just copy this up. Okay, of course, please, yeah, let's remove this ul and then add new one, right? So also to make it good, we can just do the space, and then we can just put one more space here if you want, or maybe this section can be in the same place and the other in the different, so we're just differentiating with the space. It's really not needed, but it's for clarity and just make the code look readable. All right, so this is my hobbies. All I did was add text with the br to bring the text to next line, and these other things, and we have this thing right here, the links. Let's save, and then let's go and refresh here. Yep, now the another thing that we will be learning is this one, right? Yeah, it's great, there's a link, you can find my articles here, but then what if the users could click here too and then go to the destination? So that's the next thing we'll learn. So that's using the anchor tag. So for the anchor tag, alright, same output. Okay, yeah, it's looking like a personal website. Yeah, great. I have a picture of this frog here. Alright, time to celebrate. Yoo-hoo, right? We did something at least. Alright, so now the anchor tag, right? So we go for the anchor tag, and anchor tag is done with just a, so it's really easy. The tag name is a, and then now to link something we need to do href, hyperreference, and the resource. So that's what we will have to do. So, and let's say like this, and in href you can put any resource, like this is external resource, right? Another website, but we can also link internal resources, another page in the same website. And the target blank is the this is href is a attribute, so inside the tag, right? This is the first time we're using something like attribute inside a tag. It goes inside the starting tag and then the opening tag, and then you can write in as much pairs of attribute and value as you want. Attribute, value, right? Target is attribute, blank is a value, then space, then another attribute, another value equals to. So we can do that. So tags can have attributes and value pairs. So that's what we do for adding extra functionality to a tag or like. So href does shows us what is the this anchor tag going to link to, and then target is actually going to make these link open in a new browser. When somebody clicks on the link, the anchor tag, it will open in a new browser. If you do not write this target underscore blank, then it will open in the same page. I mean, in the same tab, not really browser, but then same tab. Sorry. Of course, the browser is going to be the same, right? Right. So the same tab. Okay, we'll test that. Okay, so let's first do this. Let's copy the whole thing, right? For now, or we can just change it to just ASRF was changed, so we can just do this way. UL to UL. Alright, UL to UL. Boom. Alright, it's changed. Now, okay, so if I remove this, let's say without this, just remove this target blank for now, just to test, save, and let's bring it this side here, refresh. Now you can see, right? So if I click on this, I remove the underscore, the target underscore blank, so it just opens in the same page, same tab. Now if I add that up, wow, my neck. Alright, let's continue. Target underscore blank. So now when I click it, let's refresh first, right? So now when I click it, it opens up a new tab. So it never closed this tab, and then it opens this in the new tab when I click it. If I click again, it opens a new tab also, another tab, two tabs, right? So that's about the links. Same thing on the next one. Alright. Yeah, this also should open up the YouTube. Welcome you all to PHP. Okay, that's good. I spoke in a PHP developers meetup in Nepal here. So yeah, if you'd like, you can watch that too, and maybe give a comment on how it is. Alright, let me close that. Okay, so now let's move on. What do we have next? Okay, so linking is there, right? So good. Yeah, so the color changes, of course. We just clicked both link, right? So that's why it's like a violet color. If you don't click a link, it will just be like a blue. That's saved by the browser, and then if you remove your browser history and cache those things, it will be back to blue again, because the browser doesn't know you went to that link, right? So it will be back to blue. Visited links will be violet, and then non-visited links will be blue. Okay, so alright, let's add up a footer. The last thing we're doing is adding up a footer. So all the footer is in a paragraph tag. We're just adding up ncopy 2018. So ncopy is an entity. So this is so yeah, I have a funny picture of a dog here, bulldog. Okay, we're looking text on the footer, right? So yeah, so ncopy is an entity. So it is actually when in the browser it will look like this. It will show the copyright character. So entities, what the entities do is like they help you write characters that are hard to write, and also to escape this kind of tags, right? If we in HTML, if we write this bracket and something in it, it will just not display that. It will think of it as a tag. But then if you want to write this sign, we can do with end lt and lt and n gt greater than signs, like this one's and lt, and it will show this in the browser and that in the browser, and also these codes. And for now we're doing is ncopy, which is for copyright character. Okay, so all we do is add at the bottom. So let's do this and copy, right, this paragraph. Copy this up, bring it down over here. After the UL, adding up a footer, footer is of course something that appears on bottom of every website, right? If you have seen, so it's going to be same for this, usually the same for all of the pages in the same website. Something that shows copyright or something that shows sitemap links, again links to the different pages, anything in the footer, and usually it's constant throughout the website for each pages. Alright, we can see that copyright icon is appearing, and copyright 2018. Yeah, very simple footer, nothing else. Yep. Okay, now let's see. I think we're on the end of the um, article for today. I mean the end of the video. Okay, so yeah, we have built a small web page, index page, and yeah, we'll be building up this on the next episode, in episode 3. And so like let me first switch to back to the switch my screen. Okay, alright, control shift. Okay, so now we can, I think you can see me in big screen. Alright, so this is it for today, and then I hope you enjoyed it, and then I hope you learned some HTML tags and learned how to build at least index page. And in coming episode we'll be continuing building our website, making it better, even look even cool with CSS and other things. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give a like, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, the button over there. And yep, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.